Hi, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer with Best of U.S. Home, Keller Williams. I got a comment on one of my recent videos from Larry in California asking if I would give him some guidance on how to use Facebook advertising to promote his real estate business. He said he had gone to his granddaughter and asked for some help, but she was a little bit at a loss as to how to do it, so I want to spend a little time on that. I want to go back to my other videos, though, and say when you go to Facebook advertising, you need to know who you want to speak to. And that goes back to one of my very early videos that is entitled Choose Who You Want to Do Business With. You need to create a database. Again, going back to a previous video where I said how to build a database using LinkedIn. Is well in your database, you're going to have email contacts that you have acquired through clubs, churches, garden clubs. I even suggested that you mine some of your listing clients for their friends and neighbors and put them into your database. The key, really, the one that I believe most strongly in, is LinkedIn. There you're going and asking permission to be someone's real estate expert, and they're responding, and thus you now are building a target market that you want to speak to. You carry that into your Facebook advertising, and what I'm talking about here is you use custom audiences. In your Facebook business page, you're going to see a little arrow up in the right-hand corner, and it's going to give you a drop-down menu, and in that drop-down menu, you're going to see a tab that says Ad Manager. You go to that Ad Manager, and in Ad Manager, it allows you to upload your database. And in your database, you've got names and addresses and email addresses of those people that you want to speak to. Back in January of this year, Mark Zuckerberg basically said that he was going to change the algorithm for placing ads on individuals' pages. And he said basically he was going to change his business from a business to consumer to a human-to-human business. And what that means is if you don't have an established relationship with me, in Mark Zuckerberg's eyes, you're not going to be able to put an ad on my timeline. I challenge you to go to your Facebook page and look at the ads that are appearing on your page. And this really started the 1st of July. First of all, there aren't going to be as many ads. And the ads that do appear are there for one of two reasons. One, you visited somebody's website and they had a Facebook pixel on that website that picked up your IP address, and that basically said to Mark that Kerry has gone to this website. A good one is Zappos. I buy all my shoes from Zappos. And so I have a relationship with Zappos, and Mark knows that because of that Facebook pixel, so he will allow Zappos to put ads on my Facebook page. That's truly what's happening now. Now, the only other way that Zappos could get an ad on my page is if a friend of mine or a follower of mine also went to that page, and then when someone set up their ad, they said a lookalike. What a lookalike basically says, if my friend has visited Zappos, and he is my friend and we look alike, we have some common interests, Mark will allow that ad to come to my page. Well, that's what you've got to operate under, and that you have to build this database so that then you can get an ad to my Facebook page. Now, should that ad be? Should you be trying to sell a house? No. The odds of you putting a house in front of me that I'm really interested in are slim and none. What you should be advertising is you. You should be branding yourself. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, if I'm going to be branding myself, how am I going to be different than every other realtor that's going to go on Carrie's page? How am I going to stand out different? You have to have a value proposition that sets you apart from every other realtor in your community. You have to be able to do something that they can't or won't do. Here's the ad that I run. It's a 30-second spot that then leads to my Facebook page.
I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. Are you looking for a real estate agent who's going to do more than just put a sign in your front yard and create an MLS listing? An agent that will advertise and market your home with the latest of technology in both conventional and social media. An agent that will be present for all your home showings to sell your home to your prospective buyers. You're looking for me, Kerry Grinkmeyer. Give me a call, 205-919-6006.
Excuse me, I meant to say it then leads to my website. And that's another topic we're going to talk about, the importance of having your own individual website that will generate leads for you. I like to think of it this way. My video, my Facebook ad has to distinguish me from everybody else, and it should be created through a video. Now, you might say, how am I going to do that? Let me be real straight with you. I'm using video as my primary source of speaking to people. Your phone can be your camera. You merely have to get a little tripod mount that holds your camera on top of a tripod, and your camera can do exactly what I'm doing right now. So you got the camera. You can buy a tripod for $25. Right now I'm looking at a camera. I'm looking at a light with a umbrella on this side, a light with an umbrella on this side, and then I have a backdrop. You can go to Amazon and get a lighting package with the backdrop for $121. Then you can go to a website called Shortcut. It's free, and you can edit your video to put up words like I do. It's a learning curve. It's going to take some time. But folks, if you're in this business to be a business, you need to invest some things in your business. Video is the way to speak to people. They don't want to read long dialogues about how you're different. They want to meet you in the form of video, and then they want to see how you're the purple cow. I would challenge you this, and this is the important thing you need to understand. You have a dentist. You have had a dentist probably for 10, 15 years, unless you moved recently. What would it take, if I were a dentist, for me to convince you to switch from your dentist to me? What would it take? He's got to be able to do something that your current dentist can't or wouldn't do. And that's what you have to approach your real estate business as. You have to be able to do something that their current real estate agent can't and won't do. And you're going to say, well, maybe they don't have a current. Everybody knows at least 3 real estate agents. You've got to show them what you can do that their current agent can't or won't do. My video will give you some clues. That's my video on how to use Facebook advertising to build your real estate business. So go at it. If you want to talk about something else, put it into the comments below. And like Larry, I'll respond to you. Larry, I hope that helps you. If you got any more questions, just put them down there. Thanks. I always enjoy talking to you.